Well, everybody, I believe I am streaming live on YouTube. This is another episode of Friday Night Bricks. This is episode number 76. So, yeah, I'm basically, we'll see what we're going to do tonight. I mean, I'll probably count some pick-a-brick, maybe build some Chima, show some pictures of the new storage. Obviously, I'm wearing the new shirt, the new AFL shirt, designed by none other than the legendary Kevin Hinkle. So that's actually, I'm wearing that, which is pretty cool. But yep, so that's kind of cool. Other than that, we'll see who shows up tonight. Might actually start streaming here from the new storage place here, possibly in. Might try and get some DSL over there. We'll see. We'll see how funding goes. Maybe give that a whirl. Let's see here. Oh, I should copy that first. I'll do that. So we're just going to try and get some stuff here. I'm still trying to figure out how to do some of the stuff here. So let's see here. On your way to sleep? Nice, Ingrid. Well, hey, we all have to sleep. And I was listening to public radio today, and they said how important that actually is. So don't want to miss out on that sleep that we all need. So yeah, that's good. Want to come up and watch. Badgers are out. Yes, that was the legendary mom from the upstairs. Oh, you were on your way. Yeah. I'm gonna see who shows up tonight. We'll see if anybody does. Kevin's out in Connecticut without power, so he's at a hotel somewhere waiting for them to give him power back. So I don't know if we'll see him tonight at all. Might be a lurker at some point. I was looking at Instagram. Brick Lover's got a nice picture of his backlog building. Actually, Kittenville. And actually, maybe what I'll do is I will. Let's see here. Let's make that. There we go. We're gonna share real quick here. So basically, hopefully we're sharing. Hopefully you guys are seeing. Hopefully this isn't really weird. Okay, so yeah, so this is early. This is like early on. As you can see, that's some of my backlog there. This is the front. So the front of it, I did move my bins over. So I do my bins. Those boxes on top of the bins are some of my built sets. Everybody laughs that I never build anything. Hello, Brick 25. But yeah, so I do have a bunch of built sets in those boxes. And then somebody gave me some bins today. One of the places I stop at gave me a bunch of the dump bins. So as you can see, I'm starting to try and organize poly bags. The boxes on top are just spice boxes that we got at work. And so they've got like 5 little trough type things. So I'm using those for sorting. Yes, those are LPs on that shelf down there. And some do have some, I think some mildew on them or something from the old storage. This is one of the more current pictures. As you can see now, you can't see the back wall. The 2 shelves in the middle where those pink buckets are located, that's an L. So there's an L going one way. Hi, Ingrid, and then another L. So basically you've got, 2 L's kind of like this in the back there. So I can kind of walk through and then I can walk around the back. There's 2 shelves here in front. Those have got most of my small bins. Obviously I have a stack of bins here. So I'll have to find room on there for those. The pink bins are full of brick also. And those are like the pen and pencil containers that I had a crap load in Denver. I gave away a bunch. I kept some because obviously some of these were nice to keep the way they were, you know, because obviously I've got some great tiles in one and whatnot. The ones on top of the bins in the middle shelf, those are all full of CMF packaging. So like the ones that I opened, for some reason I kept all the bags. That's Pack Rat leading in. These 3 boxes sitting on this makeshift kind of table, those are all built sets also. One box is all construction, one is all like planes and stuff and vehicles, and the other one I have no idea. All these bins on the right are part of the sorted bins, along with a couple that are underneath. So there's one might be translucent, one might be Technic. So yeah, so it's coming along. It's, you know, it's taking time. So I try to shoot some pictures of it scanning around so you can kind of see back in there, the city along the left. The boxes that are on the floor, those all have sets in them that I need to, that I've been moving, that I just haven't got on the shelves yet. And all those shelves there, the shelves that are closest to the right side of the screen, those all have open boxes. So those, some have either been started or completed. Friends really hasn't been pulled out of the boxes yet. There's some there. I have as you see on the right side of the picture, there's a bridge, a couple bridges. The bottom bridge is a road bridge, and there's people actually inside. So it was a road bridge on top, and then, you know, on the top of that road bridge, there was road on the top, and then there was a walkway underneath through the middle. And then the top was a rail bridge. I built an old Western type thing for a show at one point in time. And you can see more in the background. There's the Star Wars kind of taking shape on that, the superheroes. I got some Prince of Persia, some pirates. In there, I've got my winter villages. So I've got all the winter villages except for the last 2 that I still need to get. I got some Toy Story, some Scooby-Doo, a couple Marisks. And then I've only got 3 in boxes for my personal collection. So, I mean, the winter villages, I bought 2 of everything except for the wacky second winter toy shop. I only have 1, and that's for that, I guess, retirement collection, I guess. The ones that'll, when they either stop doing it or when I decide, you know, I want to sell the whole set, I'll have all of them. So I have everything but the fire station and, of course, the gingerbread house. And oh yes, and on the left side, you'll notice there's a pencil sharpener. So this post here, as part of this warehouse, has a pencil sharpener. So, and then there are more poly bags there in those bins. Those bins all have poly bags. Those are probably more of the ones that were acquired over the last year that have been Madison. So there's some of the open sets here again. These boxes here on the left here, these boxes, there's like a stack of 4. Those also have more poly bags in them. So I mean, I do have a lot of poly bags. The goal behind the bins and all that, I'll hopefully be able to get them organized. I want to do a donation here before Halloween down at Children's, so that's kind of the goal. We'll try and get that done shortly. So yeah, so back to the empty ones. So I mean, it's actually filling up kind of fast, a little bit faster than I thought. I still need to get all the bins here have to go over there, and I still have stuff at storage. I have a couple laterals that'll have to stay on the ground level here. The mattress will go up on top. A couple dressers. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to finagle some stuff, maybe build. That center section was going to be a table to work on Hope Castle, so I might have to finagle I'm going to have to build some kind of a 4x4 posted table that I can stack bins underneath and then build on top type kind of thing. Because actually, I would have loved to put it on the floor, but I need to obviously have the ability to actually store stuff too. And obviously, we've got lots of bins. So those boxes in the background on the left are all, I believe, empty. I'm not sure. I can't remember. So yeah. But yeah, so it's, you know, it's coming along. And yes, I do have a giant backlog of building stuff. But the nice thing is I have a nephew that just turned 7. So when my mom says, "You got something you can give him?" I'm like, yes, I have something I can probably give him. So something, you know, obviously City is the ones I'm probably going to try and keep most for myself. I'll sell a few of the duplicates if I need to. And then obviously anything train related, a few scattered things. Castle I'll probably hold on to. But some of it I'll probably have to just get rid of. So go ahead and stop share. So it sounds like it's not a super busy Friday night. I don't know what's going on. Sounds like everybody's probably doing their own kind of thing tonight. But you know what? I have a friend out in Denver. I'm kind of look at this. Oh, looks like Brick Freak's in the house. So I have a friend out in Colorado. His name's Ken. And Ken sent me a box of Lego. So, and of course I owe him money. So, it's kind of like a giant credit union. I think I just keep racking up. It's like I want to say almost like an endless credit card. I just keep racking up credit. On the card. I'm going to have to pay it off eventually, I think, before the interest kills me. So,
what do you got in that box?
Huh?
What do you got in that box?
Ooh, we're going to open it up. They might count it too.
Nice.
We got some trans orange 2x2 round bricks. Hey, dude. Those are kind of cool. This is heaven on earth right here. Looks good. Is that the new one?
Yeah, the new Bat Cave. I got a little bit of it done, but then I was like, I want to save it for Friday. So here's the Bat tank.
I have some translucent rocks.
Yeah,
just a few.
You know who would love those translucent rocks? Catwoman.
Yeah, so he sent me a few of those. Let's see here. This must be the mixed one, I think, kind of. So this one's got.
And I got Clayface.
Oh yeah, there you go. So this one's got some 2x2 round gray tiles and some 1x1 trans yellow tiles, which are pretty cool.
That's cool.
And then, of course, I got some true translucent, some 1x1 round clear. So that's it. I think that was, I want to say that might have been, I think that's 4 cups worth of brick, 4 large cups. I hope he's adding on the cost of all these Ziploc bags to his running total too. I'm hoping. So, well, I think I have a few red rocks to loan you. What are you going to use the red rocks for? Maybe some kryptonite or something?
Kryptonite's green, but Catwoman would probably put those in a jewelry store and then steal them.
Cat tonight or something, for like Catwoman, can be her downfall,
Yeah.
Night.
Catwoman. I don't know. It was just the figure I had. Okay, where's bag 4? All right, this is it. Yep, here it is. Because now I get Robin.
Yeah, so I was showing pictures of the new storage. So anybody who joins in, who joined late, you'll have to go back and check it out. At the beginning of the video, I showed a bunch of the pictures of that. I think since I count everything I acquire, I think I'm going to have to count. Whoop. It's almost funny because I thought and of course they're round and they want to roll everywhere. Are you kidding me? That brick rolling everywhere. I guess I should have thought of that ahead of time and grabbed something to keep them from rolling, I guess.
Maybe the bag will go.
Should have grabbed some white brick. Maybe here we'll do this. We'll I've lost a few rolled off the table. I don't know where they rolled to.
Let's get Robin's cape on it at least.
I thought the orange I saw on the wall one time, I thought it was more of a fluorescent orange. This orange looks like a true orange. But I thought the stuff I saw one time on the wall was more of a fluorescent, unless of course all the pictures I've seen are just been bad, I guess. Because orange is orange. I mean, it'll still work. I can use it for. I still need to do a lava flow at some point. So
for your ice bears,
huh?
For your ice bears.
Yeah, and actually, in the end, it might be something built for almost like a hindsight type kind of thing. Because I might, depending on when it happens, I might take the castle apart after Train Fest. We'll see.
Yeah. Got the new Robin. He's my second copy of him, but because I lost the other one, so I have another one now.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a double of figures like that because you never know when they're gonna come in handy.
There you go. Might need his evil clone, you know.
Yes, Robin's evil clone, which would probably just be Nightwing looking at it.
That's okay. Evil clones are good. You always need an evil clone just for, you know.
You never know when they're gonna come in handy. That's pretty fun.
Yeah, because you never know what they'll do. You know, you never know what the
Can
evil
help you.
one.
They could be an advantage.
Huh?
They could be an advantage to you.
Have an evil one? Yes, it could. It could. So I'm gonna use
Could
some
have
of these
terror
white.
in one town and then mayhem in the other.
I'm just gonna use some of these white 2x4s to keep these bricks from running away.
Am I noting this right? No, I am not. Yes, I am.
Because technically, I guess I could probably put stuff sideways too. Instead of building them just normally up and down, put them like round and kind of like I think I did for the one mock I built for Brick World, the one fire type thing. Yeah, I have two of the city volcano sets. I have two of those. I have a bunch of the orange base plates from the Magma Monster game. And then I have been acquiring orange. I've got the orange, trans orange, like rock piece. It was in a few of the sets, plus the one of the superheroes had one of the sets had that recently too. So
Which superhero set?
I don't remember the magma one, whatever, with the magma mech or whatever. It had like gold streaks on the orange rocks, which I thought was pretty cool.
Was it a Marvel set or a DC one?
I don't know. All I did was buy it for those orange gold pieces. That's all I cared about. So I don't know what it was. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry.
Yeah, I just didn't know because I might know what it was.
It's probably around here somewhere. I just don't feel like digging. So
this piece
unfortunately.
there. So I'm building looks like some stairs.
Stairs.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Stairs.
Some very strange looking.
The question
stairs.
is, upstairs going to heaven, to hell, to a secret lair?
To what is gonna look to be like a not weapons gallery, I don't think. Maybe wait, where is this gonna lead to? Oh, yeah, to a weapons gallery.
Nice. Nothing wrong with that.
Weapons. So that Batman and Robin can get their weapons to go fight crime.
Okay, we're up to 50 of those. That's pretty cool.
Always good in Gotham. Always crime in Gotham.
So, yeah. So than that, not doing much. Oh, I did find, and I don't know if I probably threw it in storage. I found the new Frozen 2 poly bag.
Oh yeah. Did you see the new Frozen Elsa set has almost it's like looks like a blue translucent horse.
Yeah, I saw that. Actually, Farm and Fleet has them. So
yeah,
I
I worked there and I stocked that. So I was like, oh, this would be cool for a read.
Yeah. I actually, the Farm and Fleet on the west side had all those in Verona, and so I was looking at them the other day, and it's on sale too. They're starting it on sale, so I looked at. Oh, Ingrid said she might have. Oh, she has something. She might have a 76128 is I think the set she's referring to, the rock thing. I'm not sure. She says she has it. I don't know if I have it. I don't know if she's talking about the Frozen 2 set that our conversation has trickled into, or if it's the 76128 set. So, but yeah, the Frozen 2, there's a new poly bag, and I saw it. I'm like, well, as a poly bag magnet, I need to have it, So I picked that up. I'm that, and one of the Walmarts had the Harry Potter set with the stag on sale for $16. So
yeah, I just got the carriage. It's over there, but I got the new carriage Potter set.
was that the new one, the blue one or whatever?
The baby, the looks to be
Yeah,
baby.
I'll need to get the bus at some point in time. I think
Oh,
hopefully
that
after this
big bus. That one's a cool one.
yeah, hopefully after this weekend I can get some of my sets back out on Craigslist and stuff. So she's got the 76128. So 76128 must be the set we're talking about, the lava guy. And I have
Spider-Man, Molten Man. The Molten Man
yeah,
pack.
whatever. Molten Matt or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, lava guy. I was like, what lava guy? And I was like, oh, had to jog my memory. Because I don't know where my Molten Man is actually. Now that you say
I have it somewhere. I like the gold. I wanted to see what the gold part was. So that's 100. It's 100 orange right there. So I think I probably got about 200 or so. No, I bought it because I wanted to see what the gold stuff was like, which actually would work pretty good too, because you could actually the ice bears could be greedy and be hunting for like wealth, and actually find those pieces, find gold wrapped up in lava, and let loose a torrent of torrent of lava. So I mean, it just depends how fast I can build or whatnot. I'm displaying the castle, the whole castle at Train Fest this year, so that's coming up. That's a couple weeks away. So
I don't know if I'm going to Train Fest or not.
I need to get that up and out of here so I don't have to carry up the stairs. At least carry it once over to the storage, then all I gotta do is tear it down like down a step per se, to get it out, which would be nice. So, but yeah. So, but yeah, Ingrid said it's a far from home set. So
yeah, that one. Yep, I know exactly what he's talking about. The Molten.
And as soon as I saw that, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to get that because I just need to know what the gold part. And the gold actually looks pretty good on those pieces, so it's pretty neat. So I'll have to go hunting for those. I do have a lot of the orange pieces like that, the orange rock slope piece without the gold. I might have to add some of the gold too if I want to at some point. So trying to keep that. I mean, at this point, I think I'm just trying to buy pieces, sets, a few of them maybe. I guess I should have looked to see how much the stag was on Bricklink before I went and bought another few sets, but oh well.
Yeah, that stag is pretty cool. The stag piece.
Yeah, it'll be a neat set. So it'll be
I got all the Potter sets now. I think I'm only missing that little golden snitch, but I don't know if that counts or not.
Well, Ingrid, if I mistakenly said he, I knew it was a she. I mean, or if one of us did, I don't know. I'm sorry. It was a slip of tongue. Ingrid is a she, not a he, and I'm pretty sure I've always known that. And if I slipped as a he or something, it's something that maybe I mumbled or something and wasn't talking coherently. So, or whatever. Or it's a Friday and I'm out of it. It's possible. I'm not getting a lot of sleep these days. Work, class and going after class to storage to try and move stuff. So I mean, I'm averaging about 4 hours sleep, and on the radio today it said you really need your 8. So I mean, I'm pretty much hosed. Brick Freak needs his 9 or 10. So the teenager, you're supposed to get 9 or 10. Oh,
yeah.
Yep. Actually, did you hear their California changed the what year are you in high school still?
Correct. Yep.
Junior. What year? What?
Junior.
Oh, then it won't be. You'll be out of high school by then. California is passing a law where kids are gonna start their day in high school no earlier than 8:30 in the morning in high school and 8 at middle school. I don't know what time you guys start now in Wisconsin. I thought it was around that time anyways, but.
Where'd that piece go? Technic pin, where'd you go?
Okay, we're up to 200. 200.
A lot of these cool darker brown rock pieces.
What?
They come in dark brown now.
Oh, are they making them back? They might have been in dark brown years ago.
Yeah, but I don't.
But that's in the new set, you're saying?
Yeah, the new Batman, the Batcave, and you
Yeah,
get
they might have come in dark brown back in like the Kingdoms type sets when they did the Troll Mountain Fortress.
oh yeah,
Might have been dark brown. Maybe, perhaps. If
yeah.
not, I don't remember. I mean, then that's what Bricklink is for. I mean, if I wasn't counting, I could probably go search, but I don't really feel like it. So,
Where did this piece go? Oh my gosh, it was on the floor the entire time.
so
Part
other
of
than
that
that, I mean,
floor, and I have this.
there you go.
Looks like the driveway.
Yeah, it might be the entrance to the
Batcave, yeah.
Bat Cave.
Hopefully the Batmobile fits in here. Because I got the Batmobile.
Yeah.
Just to go with the I got the Batmobile because I really wanted that one. And then I was like, I want the Batcave now. So then I went and bought up the Batcave.
I think I won the Batcave from the Lego movie, the Lego Batman movie. I think I maybe won that at Brickworld or something, I think.
Yeah, I have that one. That I destroyed it, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I destroyed it for the parts. I was like, I don't want these parts.
Yeah, I still probably there's the one superhero set, the Mr. Freeze, the new one I probably need to pick up.
Oh, yeah.
I have one of the old ones that I got for Steel, 7884 or something like that, or 7894 or something.
The Mr. Freeze with the little buggy.
Yeah, yep. I got that.
Yeah. If you ever try to sell that one, let me know.
I actually, what's funny is when I first bought it, I bought 6 of them, and I sold 5 of them all for about 70, and I think I paid like $2 or $3 for each one.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because I'm looking at collecting all the old Batman stuff. Because when I was
that was probably something you want to probably buy used out on Bricklink. That was one of the ones that when I first was shopping and Kevin was talking, he's like, yeah, this is a clearance sale we've got. Yeah, I think they shipped it to all the outlet stores. I'm like, really? How many outlet stores are there? And he's like, oh, I think he said there were 3 or 4. I'm like, really? And so I went hunting for numbers and called them up. I says, hey, you got any sale sets? So
yeah,
that's how I got sale stuff back in the day. Occasionally, I think I only did that the one time though, but worth it.
Let's see.
30.
Ooh, this is gonna look cool.
45.
I like these rock techniques that they're using in this set.
70, 75, 80, 85.
Might modify it. Add a
I'm
little.
gonna be short of 100 by 4, so I'm gonna have 296.
I don't think there's a waterfall in this set. I might have to add one. I don't think there's like a waterfall because a lot of times in the Batman media, there's like a waterfall that would like
Ingrid says she loves Batman.
I'm building the new Batcave right now.
And
I got my
got
Arkham Pop tee on.
Actually just saw a really cool waterfall picture on Instagram or something. I think this is it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one here. This was a cool waterfall. I thought it was really neat.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I want to make one, but like it opened so that the Batmobile can come out. That would be cool.
And this was lit up too, which I thought was pretty cool.
Oh, that's fun.
And then, of course, I saved the screenshot from Brian's castle that he displayed at the last Brickworld, I think. Whatever the last Brickworld show was. That's insane. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I almost want to ask him what inspired him to do a farm. He is in Indiana, but I'm wondering if maybe he grew up near a farm or whatnot, because that is insane. That's huge. That's a big setup. At some point, I might be tempted to. I actually don't want to build I like the farm stuff, but I think I want to build a. I'm going to build the house I spent a lot of summers with, up visiting my grandparents up in the Minnesota area, up on the Mississippi River. Look at that pile of jewels. Should I take the camera and shoot it down here?
Yeah. It's a pile of jewels. Oh wow.
Oh, that's a big pile of jewels. Maybe what we should do is have we're gonna have a battle. We're gonna have King of the Hill going on. You know what's battling? It's a couple of squirrels.
Ha! Nice. All my squirrels are in a
Couple
box.
squirrels playing King of the Hill on the rock pile.
Nice. Who will win?
Oh, the Pickerick wall has blue sticks. Good for what? Oh, yeah. I mean, I have a bunch. I got a bunch of those. And that might have been another one that Ken got for me, since the closest store I have now is an hour and a half away. I actually have bags upon bags of the 1x1 round light blue plates, and I have some dark blue. And so, I mean, I've got lots of stuff to make water. And these, I mean, this is a lot of, I mean, when he said he was going to give me rocks, I was kind of shocked he got me this many rocks. But since it's translucent, I mean, I can mix this with the orange. It probably look pretty good mixed in, you know. This could be some of the stuff, you know, blasting out. I guess I'll have to figure out and play. I guess if I build it on a side or something and have like headlight bricks or something, I can have it spewing hot lava out. Okay, squirrels are done. Chester's not even here. He's MIA somewhere. I don't know where he's at. He's hiding.
He's hiding.
He's hiding. So
won't be here till later.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll show up at all. He might be on a sabbatical from Friday Night Bricks for a while. We'll see. Let's hope he's not gone too long. You know, I mean, that's maybe why we don't have as many people. You know, everybody's been waiting for Chester, and since he's not here, his fan base is on strike. You know,
Chester's big comeback.
So, well, I'm probably going to have to start streaming from over there. I'll have to figure out how to make it work. So, just because that's where everything's at, so I might have to think about it. We'll see.
That makes sense. Building a
I mean, if nothing else, too. Actually, I've been going through my data this month. I couldn't figure out why, and then I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I've been like on every doodle or backlog stream of Kevin's for the last month. So I mean, I've been listening to them. So I'm obviously driving when I'm doing that, and then I've been listening to all the Forever Sorting while I'm driving too. And I'm like, oh, you know what? That's what's probably burning up all my data. And so, so I'll probably have to get some kind of, because there's no internet at my new place. And so most people don't have lights. Don't have lights in their Mox, Ingrid? Is that what you're talking about?
Ooh, we got a little dinosaur in this one.
I mean, and actually what's funny is it's gaining a lot of popularity. I mean, some people do. I mean, obviously I need to I can't talk. I need to actually critique mine and actually try something else. So I'll be working on doing that myself. Finagling my lights. I mean, I actually have a lot of cool ones and they're pretty bright and all that, but I might have to try something else and see. So we'll see.
Well, here's the part of the trophy room. So it's got a dinosaur, a penny, and then it's gonna have a Joker card in a second. Ooh, I like the sticker. Wish it was a print, but I'll take it. I like prints because they're easier to deal with. Yeah, and I just messed up the sticker, kind of.
Oh.
Didn't flow.
Supposed to use your brick separator for that.
Yeah. I've been getting good at the only good stickers that I'm actually good at are tile stickers. Because all you gotta do is flip the sticker and it's fine. So there's the Joker tile.
All right.
It's pretty cool.
Was that a sticker? Was that a sticker?
Yeah, and I applied it like it was a print.
Yeah,
because normally those are prints. Like back in 06, the Joker was a print, like the card. And I was like, oh, I wish they would have just went with the old card. That would have been cool. Let's get some classic Batman in here. This thing's gonna be huge. I hope this fits in my bookshelf, in my not bookshelf, in my shelving unit.
Yeah. So, well, Ingrid, you're the only one talking. Everybody else is kind of silent tonight on the chat. I don't know what's going on. Everybody's must be. I don't know. I don't even know what Kevin's up to. I mean, it could be movie night.
Didn't his Wi-Fi burn out or something?
No, he has no power.
Yeah, that's what it was. Not Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
power.
He said neighbor's tree fell last night at 11, which pulled down power lines. We're going to be without power for 2 to 3 days. No power, no internet, no hot water, no heat. So he's in a hotel. So, which means he's probably not going to be able to like stream and do anything like that, just because. That's okay. I'm usually a chatterbox too. I mean, obviously, especially when I have to talk to myself, but or when I'm talking to Chester, you know, that happens too. So
yeah.
Yeah. So just need to try to get everything out of the storage before the month is up, and then so that's all I've been doing, just kind of moving stuff. Van load after van load of fun stuff.
Let's see here. That pushed.
Well, okay, and Jude's building, so he's probably not typing because he's building, so that's always good. It's, you know, the goal is to be doing something while you're listening to the stream. Obviously, Kevin's actually trying to kill time wherever he's at, so he might be listening and just lurking. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's unclear. Probably not. But so yeah, so I might build a little bit. We'll see.
Bag 5. Ooh, this is a small bag. It's a really small bag for bag 5. Just finishing the top of whatever I did for the top portions of here.
You're just building an atomic bomb, nothing major, you know, something small.
Well, I'm building a cave for man, pretty much. Even though I have a bat cave, but it's the 66 one, the 1966 version. And I wanted a cave for a YouTube series, and I'm going to slowly develop. It's slowly in development. Yeah. Yesterday was my 6 year anniversary as a YouTuber, which I thought
cool.
Was yeah.
What was that?
Yesterday was my 6th year as a YouTuber. Which is pretty cool. I started this channel, or my channel, not this channel, but like my channel back in 2013 of October. So
yeah.
Videos filmed like in December. It just took me that long to figure out how YouTube actually worked to put videos on and stuff.
Can't remember when I started mine. Mine's a ways back.
You can easily see that though.
Yeah, I know. I think I want to say something like 2000, maybe 7 or 9 or something like that.
Where's the third? This is a pretty cool set. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorting the same bricks you got: lava, water, snow. I'm only missing air.
All right, 1, 2, 3, there. All right, I'm going to the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Turn this. Whoop, there. All right.
Yeah. I mean, that's good. I mean, they're cool bricks. I mean, I don't know. I mean, did you get as many rocks though? I mean, I thought the rocks were part of a mix bin, so I'm kind of curious. And I'm trying to think. I have to look back at my text message. I think this is what I asked for. So I think this is everything I asked for. So I should be good. But the rocks, I mean, obviously, I'll have to do something. If you saw some of the shared pictures, in terms of what I got, this is the problem. A whole cup of rock. This is the kind of stuff I did for years. So, I mean, this is what I did for years, was buy just tons of stuff. I mean, you know, and it's one of those things where in the end, I mean, it might be good if especially if we need to trade, because I mean, obviously, if I need to probably shoot some pictures, see if there's stuff that is unique and cool that maybe somebody wants some of the stuff in trade. Because I mean, I got tons of stuff. I mean, it's insane what I got. I mean, and I bought lots. I mean, towards the end, I maybe started doing splitting cups, you know, half and half type kind of thing. But I mean, I just have so much brick. I mean, that's why I think I've got to be at least 1 million pieces, maybe 2, maybe more. I don't know. I mean, just so much stuff. Can never have too much brick, I guess.
Nope. You can never have too much brick. So this is basic what I built here. Basically Batman's weight lifting thing with a bat water bottle.
Cool, cool.
That's how he has the 9-pack in the Lego Batman movie.
I do actually, and Ingrid, I do have a bunch of those 1x1 bricks with studs on all sides. I have a bunch of them somewhere. Because I know those had been on the wall multiple times. So I know I've got some of those. Huh?
Look at this.
I don't know what it is. What is it?
That is an all black lipstick piece.
Well, you know, Batman does only do black and shades of gray. So I mean, I guess if he's thinking of going out and he needs his lipstick, it's gonna have to be black, I guess.
It's pretty funny that he had just a black lipstick piece. I probably should build this little thing. I don't know what it is. Oh, this is for his.
Well, you know, if Catwoman or somebody decides to bite his lip when they're kissing or something, you know, we got to make sure that he's got to make sure he can cover up that, you know, so he can still be, you know, stealthy. You know, I hate to be able to be sneaking up on a bad guy and be dripping blood and be visible from a distance, you know.
Yeah, but he's got smoke bombs.
I mean, he could be. I mean, it could expose that white skin, you know, of his. You know, he spends a lot of time down in a cave and not in the sunshine, so he's probably not gonna be tan. So that white skin's probably gonna show up like nobody's business late at night. You know, when he's out trying to protect all those citizens of Gotham. You know.
Yeah, from all those bad villains.
Yeah, there might be a few out there that may have lost their way and, you know, thought the life of
Joker,
crime was going to get them what they wanted, other than a nice cozy cell at the Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, I have 3 Arkham Asylums, so I think my villains will be pretty good for prisons.
Yeah, rumor has it, I thought you maybe picked up another one this last week at the meeting.
Yes, I did. I picked up the 2013 one.
I didn't think my eyes deceived me when I saw you leaving. I was like, "Ooh, that looks like an Arkham Asylum." They always have a lot of good stuff on the shelf, but by the time I get back, they're all pretty much gone. So
yeah,
I think I have my eyes set on. I need to
that guy knows.
Need to go and trade. I need to trade some stuff. What I probably should do.
Yeah, and get in-store credit.
Well,
you get more for in-store credit, you know.
Huh?
You get more in-store credit if you do in-store credit.
Well, yeah, I'd probably trade in-store credit to get something, probably, if I was going to trade.
Yeah. Ooh, this is actually pretty cool. So it's Batman's little jetpack, but it doesn't look like a jetpack.
So Ingrid's jelly, she has none. Oh, I take it of those the 1x1 bricks, or something else.
No, Batman's gonna.
Obviously the problem, Ingrid, is we cover so many different topics between the time that over the conversation that I probably lost track.
There. there.
So
Ooh, what's
actually, and then of course I was at one of my stops today, and of course found more of that voodoo. Oh, she doesn't have any of the asylums. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, the Arkham Asylums. I'm guessing if they do the Batman sets long enough, I'm sure we'll see them again. I mean, did they just bring? Have they brought out Arkham Asylum recently? I know they did one kind of. Didn't they do one in the Batman movie, or was that just the?
They did do one for the Batman. They did one back in 06, which was the brown one, and then in 2013 with the gray one, and then the Batman movie one, and then the Juniors one, which I don't have.
The Batman movie, were they all wearing like the striped prison?
They were wearing
outfit?
orange. All of them were.
Yeah,
All the bad guys were orange.
I bought a damaged one of that, probably from the Mills or something at one point in time, I think.
I got that set for my birthday. It's still it's on my shelf. I like that one a lot. It's for my birthday a couple years ago.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of
stuff.
Problem is, there's just too many good sets now. I mean, I walk down the aisles of just even the Farm and Fleet, and I'm just kind of going, "Oh my gosh!" It's like, and then of course they've got some of the older sets, is like the camping set, and they got the farm tractor set. I'm just kind of like, okay, now do I need duplicates? And right now, I guess the goal is to just kind of maybe just do this, buy parts, and then sets, just keep from buying sets unless it's maybe a poly bag or something that I can get away with buying a few of. But the sets I've been trying to, if I can, avoid them just because it's
something. Yeah, I have a Star Wars poly bag, the snow speeder, that I got purposefully just not to open it.
That one recent, I think Target had them.
Yeah, I got mine from Walmart.
Yeah. I think I have a few.
Me and my sister were at Walmart, and she was like, "Why are you getting a Star Wars poly bag?" Because she knows me, and I don't really care for Star Wars much. And I was like, "I'm getting it just to sell later." Ooh, sweet! You get an extra black lipstick because you never know when. Oh, because you get Batwoman.
Well, he might. You never know when he's going to leave it. Sitting. In the Batmobile or sitting. At the dresser. He's got to have that spare.
Yeah, I'm already on bag 6. Well, probably because I did half the bags, like the day I got this, which was Monday. I did like the first 3.
So Ingrid said she just got the assembly square in the Parisian restaurants, and we're no more buying for Lego for a bit. Yeah, I mean that's kind of me. I mean I need to cool my jets. I mean the poly bags and then those 2 small ones are all I've been really buying. I mean there's obviously stuff out there, but I need to try to liquidate some stuff. I need to get all this stuff moved over to see what how bad it's going to look over there. Like I said, I might have to be creative with use some woodworking skills. Oh, Mr. Wagner's in the house. How's Kevin tonight?
Good. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good. How long have you been watching it all tonight or not?
No, just joining.
I'll share something real quick for you. This is the new storage.
Ooh, that's cool. I actually haven't seen this yet.
So I mean, obviously there's shelves along the back walls.
I'm not seeing it.
You're not seeing it?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, now I can see it. Oh, that's similar to what I've got.
Yeah. So those bins in the front there have the all the parts bins on it, and then behind that there's two L's that are back there that I can get kind of through everything, and then I just have the bins and stuff. So actually over here in the corner I've got I got some dump bins from a store recently so I can actually organize my poly bags. And then these are the other bins. Some of those bins have collection stuff in them. Others have just whatever. So, and then of course I've got boxes of built sets there. Those boxes up there have miscellaneous stuff. So, along with the ones that are sitting down here in front, the big old Death Star or the Falcon boxes.
Oh yeah.
Those have built sets in them too, like vehicles and all that stuff. So, I'm gonna have to go back through all that stuff eventually. So,
Yeah. That
Just
makes
counting counting my pick-a-brick I got from Ken. Ken sent me some pick-a-brick from Colorado. Got a few of those translucent red rocks.
Oh, nice. They have those at Wauwatosa last time I checked, I thought.
Yeah, for me, it's like, I mean, you know, Ken's in a lot of the stores, so he's seeing it like almost faster than I could jump in the car and drive an hour and a half. So,
Yeah.
So and, you know, so I've got a running total. I gotta pay him off here. So, but he picked up some of the orange ones too. The orange ones I'm sure in the store too. And then the round clear one. So
Yeah, it's
One-
something I was trying to think of a good way that I would use them, and I couldn't come up with anything, so passed on them.
on which ones?
The trans red moon rocks, or gems, or what you want to call them.
I'll probably have to. I think I'm gonna have to use one maybe in my lava flow, I guess, maybe or something.
Yeah, it makes sense with your build. With Hope Castle, they would work in well.
Well, the nice thing is I'm already bagged 400 already, so it's not like if people need some, it's not like I won't have any to loan out or whatever,
Yeah.
or trade or whatnot. So, I mean, yeah, I mean anything translucent's kind of those things that, you know, for now I might as well grab some of. I think might be rebuilding part of my castle to maybe throw out on Lego Ideas. We'll see.
I thought they had the yellow straight gems at Wauwatosa as well. I don't know if you would use those.
The which ones? They're just the gem.
Yellow gems, trans yellow.
Those are the ones that I bought years ago at the store. If it's like the 24 faceted ones,
Was that
the 24 facet, just your standard gem, right?
the standard that they could hold in their hand?
Yeah. I had like, I think I bought a case of whatever 30,000 back in the day, and so
Okay.
I mean I've had those, and I got some red. I don't think I have as many red, but I know I bought some of those too, because the red I think was on the wall at one point in time too.
Yeah, I've seen those on the wall too. But again, I just don't use gems. So, and I haven't used a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, basically, the gems and stuff would be good for anybody working on like a pirate battle or something.
Yeah, but again, you don't need that many of them. Like for Hope Castle, it makes more sense. But if you don't have a specific use like that, I have a need for more than 20 gems.
Well, I think with the island I'm going to build for the castle collab, I might use a bunch. We'll see, a bunch of different stuff. So, I mean, I guess the trans red rock, I mean, I could probably use as just an outcropping of some kind too, of just, you know, just a fancy colorful gem type kind of thing before they cut it, I guess, you know. So, you know, guess we'll find out.
Indeed.
You just organizing?
Yeah, I'm sorting pieces from drafts. So we drafted the Dorado Showdown, which has a lot better pieces than I realized for a small set. And one of the guys in my log picked it up for, I think, 18 a piece off Amazon. So ended up being a steal.
Which one was that?
The Overwatch set, Dorado Showdown.
Oh, is that the
okay.
one with the truck?
Yep.
Yeah, I have that. I was gonna say, like, that sounds familiar. I took it up.
Got some nice dark red in it.
Pieces. I liked the tan pieces. I think the truck I have somewhere. It's in a bin.
I mean, I think that's the thing, is my goal now is, I mean, kind of when I'm looking at sets and sale sets, is to kind of look and see if there's stuff in there I want, and then maybe try and draft them and stuff. So
Yeah, and the nice thing with our log is we're drafting a set a month. So
yeah, we didn't draft anything this last month. I brought something, but we didn't draft. I mean, our meeting actually went kind of long, and so we had a bunch of activities and stuff, and we're starting to do like 5-minute presentations. I think we had 4 or 5 of those. So
Yeah.
Amanda showed her Hungry Caterpillar GVC module and stuff. So,
Oh, nice.
but yeah, she won. I think she won one of the awards out at BrickCon. I can't remember which one it was. I didn't get up close to look at it, but I know she won.
That was in Seattle, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the Seattle one. Yeah, I've been there once. I've been to BrickCon once. I mean, I mean, even in Colorado, it was kind of one of those ones I drove. I mean, it was okay. I mean, to me, the problems with the ones like that are all pretty much where they're smaller like that, and they don't. Some activities happen in that hall, and the rest, some of the late night activities happen back at the hotel, which is a block or two away. So, to me, it seemed like it went so fast because you had to actually walk, and if they were closing the hall and nobody got there right away, you were losing downtime waiting for stuff to start. So for me, BrickCon seemed too short for me, whereas Brickworld adding Wednesday now, I mean, Brickworld sometime in the future could be an all-week event, which would be kind of crazy, but
That'd be cool. I got the new sticker
I would still probably sign up for it. So I mean,
to the Bat Cave.
Oh, there you go.
It's a lot of keys for just one guy.
So are those are the bigger bins that are straight in front of you, right? The bigger ones, the wider ones. Yeah, those. Yeah, no, the ones that are straight in front. Yeah.
These are the Acro Mills, just the large drawers. I've got a couple of the smaller drawers, but I find I'm using these for anything that I've got a smaller drawer size for the most part. Because I'll have the nice thing about these is I can change the size to match whatever parts I've got.
Oh,
So
cool.
I use these more. Like I have 1, 2, 3 of the smaller drawers. Essentially 3 sets of those, but then I have 8 of the large ones, and those just come in more handy for the most part. So
yeah, that's I'm still trying to figure out, but that's why I'm using the 3 drawers and tweaking those. So the ones that I've been using. So.
Yeah, those little ones are nice. That's it. I mean, that it kind of matches the size. It's a little bigger. It's probably like 50% bigger than these drawers. So I wouldn't mind having a size between, because it's either this or I jump up to this. So,
yeah, I mean, well, the nice thing with these is, I mean, I guess I've actually been upping the dividers on them, but I just have the divider I've been using. Remember, I made those index card dividers for them?
Yep.
So, I mean, I can basically pull those out if I really need to, too. I just figured it'd give me more bins. I mean, now that I see what I've got, I might not really need them. Oh, there's Ralph. Are you snowed in, Ralph? Or is it nice and beautiful there again?
Oh, nice. Do that, so.
Evening, everybody.
How's it going?
Hey, Reed.
What's the weather like?
Cold evening. It was warmer when I got up at 5 than now.
Oh. I saw you guys got snow last week. Wasn't it last week?
Yeah, we're going to get snow tonight. In fact, it was snowing when I got home. So
Huh?
it was snowing when I got home.
we're healing.
So you could be snowed in, huh?
I hope not. I have to go to a show tomorrow.
A show? What show's tomorrow?
I'm doing the Colorado Springs Makers Fair.
Oh. How long of a drive is that? Hour and a half for you?
About that, yeah. One way. It's all right. I like this show.
Well, wasn't it? Who found that show? Wasn't the one that you found?
That was found. I tried for a while, but oddly enough, it was. I'm so bad with names at time. It was the husband and wife team that I got who moved back east.
Oh, Zach. Oh no, they moved out east.
Yeah, they got east. Can't think of their names off the top of my head.
Oh,
Can't
either.
Anyway, I inherited it from them, so.
oh, okay.
But it's a fun show. I mean, there are other people there, so.
Does
Mostly
Zach and his
STEM
wife come down to that one?
Zach is going to be there tomorrow for that one, as well as Ken and Shannon.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I leave and it's like it seems like Denmark didn't skip a beat. You're able to find active people as active as me right when I left. It's like, okay. It's always a good
Yeah,
thing.
that's a good thing. It's a really good thing. Boy, I get that.
Except my ice bears just don't have as many people to fight these days, you know?
Yeah, well, they need to go on a campaign and come back to Colorado for a little bit. Yeah.
Are they gonna have some Gator allies the next time they return?
Oh, absolutely. I actually just added 20 new Gators to it.
How many?
20.
There you go. Yeah, I came across
I
my.
got a bunch of. Go ahead. All right.
What was that?
I said I got a really good deal. You remember those little racing that came out? Chimas. You had a
Yeah, the
pull
Chima
tab
ones.
on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a bunch of them for $2 a piece. Brand new.
That was the one with kind of wasn't he like the browner croc?
Yeah, Krug,
Yeah,
I think they call him.
Huh?
They call him Krug, I think. Or
Oh
Krug
yeah,
or
Krug. Yeah, I think I have 5 or 6 of those too floating around somewhere.
Yeah, I got 20 of those.
20 of them.
Yep, I got 20 of them at $2 a piece.
Well, those had those nice big, the big arches too, the big gray arches too. I think that's why I bought them in the first place, was for the arch, not so much for the guys. But
Yeah, then I
they're still
picked up.
sealed.
No, get them out. Tear them apart. So,
Pretty good deal though,
no, that's a really good deal.
because I
Paid
mean
$9
the guys
in
are
shipping
still
to get
worth,
them.
the guys
but,
alone are worth about $2. So
oh yeah, they're even more than that on eBay. They're hard to find right now on Breakline. So.
Yeah, I wonder if Chima's ever going to increase in value.
Probably not.
I mean, I have a lot of Chima sets. I have some. I don't have a lot of them, but I have a bunch. I have a bunch of
I'll be
these.
right back.
What?
I got to get a couple of things to clean up here.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I probably should have jumped more on the Chima bandwagon when it was out, but
The figures were the key. I mean, the sets are okay, but I don't think the sets themselves are ever going to generate much. I think it's more the figures that might have some appeal, but they weren't that popular when they were out. So
yeah, I mean, the battle packs were cool. I mean, the only thing that would have made them better is if they would have had 4 characters in instead of 3, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, still, it was a decent line. It just was.
yeah, my biggest issue is that a lot of them just had a trans arm, or they all were much more marked. I couldn't use them as non-unique characters, so
Oh, okay.
I ended up getting less of them. Kind of like the new Ninjago ice figures all have some sort of scarring or marking on one side or the other, so you can't really, like, the armor you can't reuse because it's all frozen in the same pattern. The helmets are the same way. It kind of makes it worthless for me.
Oh yeah, and I actually haven't even been looking lately either. I kind of stopped looking there for a while of all the CMFs. How many of those soldiers did you end up getting?
I don't remember, but I'm done buying those. So
I haven't bought those in a while, the CMF guys.
Hey,
Oh,
Ralph,
wow.
you think I got enough of the knights, bat knights?
No, that's a very small number. What are you gonna do with all those?
I just wanted the swords, man.
That makes sense.
Kind of going back to the thing like Kevin, everybody always says is, they don't want to sell just like the weaponry because that's all you'd buy. Let's put it in a
Yep.
figure, and crazy people like Mr. Reed Yeager will just buy crap loads of them just because he wants the weaponry, They'll
Yeah,
spend the extra.
Yeah.
That might be coming to a close now. I hear the next CMFs are going to be $5 a piece,
Yeah.
which will be the breaking point for me. I won't be buying any more for individual parts.
Not for that price tag. No.
Because $4 is already pushing it, and because I value most generic figures at $3 a piece, so they're already pushing it at $4.
They only did $4 for the Simpsons series when the first one came out.
They did $3.50 for the first Simpsons series. I thought
Maybe they did that. I don't know.
dollars afterwards.
They did.
To me, it's one of those things where, I don't know if I'm even collecting full sets anymore. I used to, and then I think the latest one, what was the one right before this one?
It was
the Disney
one.
Disney 2. I did the Disney 2. I didn't collect the full set yet either. So I don't know.
Isn't Mr. Hinkle relying on you to get him a full set? though?
Huh?
Isn't Mr. Hinkle relying on you to get him a full
Zones adding to
Well,
that.
yeah, Mr. Hinkle relies me on getting him a full set, but
I still find those things that
I didn't get a full set for myself. I was kind of hoping I was going to sell some of my sets so I'd have some operating capital to do so. But since that really didn't happen, I didn't go back and buy them. I have some. Obviously, I grabbed Elsa and Anna because obviously I have an ice castle. I need them. I grabbed Chip and Dale. I grabbed a couple ones I thought were cool. And that's what I usually additionally did anyways, was I grabbed duplicates of the ones I thought were cool. And some of them I have lots of. Some of the series I have lots of them that, probably overkill because they've since released like the parts I wanted, like the dog and some of that stuff. So
Yeah, like I was looking for this current series, the Gardner lady, to get the flamingos, and I looked through 2 cases and only found 1 per case, and they were almost entirely full. So after that, I just ended up buying the flamingos on Bricklink. And
Oh, really?
More.
Yeah, I actually found. I think I have a few of those. How much were the flamingos on Bricklink?
And I think I got them for like $2.30 or $2.40 a piece. At one point it dropped. For the most part, they're running around $3 a piece.
That probably makes sense because probably the fig isn't probably as cool as the flamingos are. So.
Yeah, but I'm guessing they're selling the fig parts for at least 50 cents a piece. So.
Oh, each piece of the fig?
Yeah, you figure the hair is probably 50 cents, the torso and the legs, the plant part, the base.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe parted them out. Maybe the pieces are worth more as pieces than the whole.
Yep.
So let's see how many jewels how many rocks I got. That's 4. 924 of the rocks. Not bad. I use 900 somewhere. So what are you showing at the show tomorrow, Ralph?
Mostly Technic. Couple
What?
of robots. Technic and a couple of robots.
Oh, okay.
Kids like to see the old Technic set, so I've got a number to be able to pick up and handle and for lack of a better way.
Does OC come to that show?
Did last year. He has not signed up for this one this year, but he kind of showed up last minute last year too. So we'll see. Denmark's had a lot of shows in the last month, so a couple people are probably a little burned out.
Well, yeah, because we had Oktoberfest too, didn't you guys?
There's Oktoberfest. There's the Colorado Springs Train Show, which was last weekend.
That's a new one because that wasn't around when I was out there. So
this is also one that we were pursuing for a long time. That all of a sudden we said, heck yeah! Showed up at the Rocky Mountain Toy Train Show, and it was Rocky Mountain Toy Train Show, and saw what was going on there, and they finally invited us down. So we've been talking to them for a couple of years, trying to get them to let us come.
well, that's good. I mean, that looked pretty good. What's the venue like compared to like the Rocky Mountain one?
It's essentially, well, it is an old. It's in the Chapel Hills Mall, so it's in a major mall, which is very helpful, and it's in an old May-D&F store. Or Macy's store, one of the two. So it's got plenty of room. It's not really a warehouse because it's a former department store. So.
Oh, so it's like an old department store that's defunct type kind of thing?
Yeah, and they've cleaned it up a little bit to use it as a venue for other things. So they've had the Colorado Springs Comic Con there. A couple other things have been there as well.
That's pretty cool. I mean, that's a good use of that, something like that.
Oh yeah, because we get a lot of guaranteed traffic that way.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised they don't start. They almost should try and do something like that with some of the old Toys R Us stores too. You know?
Yeah.
Those are big freaking buildings. You know.
The big advantage is with this being at the mall. This mall is central to the city, so it's right off the interstate and several other major crossroads. So everybody knows where it's at. It's easy to get if you don't ever been there.
Yeah.
It's not in a defunct area of town. It's one of the more scale areas of town. So
Yeah. I think I'm familiar with that one. That's good though. I mean, that's good. But yeah, you're right. I mean, you get burned out if you're doing too many, especially if it's the same people doing a lot of them. You know, we've always had that. It's always been that issue around. So. Guess I'll be making some pillars. It looks like out of clear 1x1 bricks. It looks like. You doing the Winter Village again in Victor this year again?
yeah, I've actually did a mine display which been up all summer. I was there tonight having dinner, and it was a whole bunch of people came over from the bar next door to look at it, and they were taking pictures. Us finally now seen it, so the city administrator for the city of Cripple Creek has seen it.
Well, the nice thing is if you need more dump truck, the one I think is still at the Bricks and Minifig store over here still.
No, I got plenty of those now. But it helps that this year with the mine display I used a lot of LEDs. There's somewhere in the neighborhood of about 35 or so flashing strobing LEDs in it for all the working trucks, plus headlights and a few other things.
Yeah, shoot some video of that and post it somewhere.
I have, so I'll come up with a link.
There you go. Now, how are you lighting all the lights? Are you just changing out batteries once in a while, or do you have something else?
No, I have 5-volt power supplies, 2 of them that I put together.
Okay.
I've used very thin wire, so I can't have a lot of current running. I calculated out the number of LEDs I can put on those wires, and then I'm using 5-volt power to run as many as 20 LEDs on a circuit off of just about anything, including a phone charger if I want.
Sounds cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna be going to some more subtle lighting for the castle this next year, I think.
That would be anything, Reed.
Hey, it was already a little subtle this year, a little bit. I had just the little lights lit up a little bit, but I think I'm even going subtler than that. I think.
Now I'll be going bigger into my LEDs and my displays. My Christmas display will have a fair number of LEDs in it this year, and probably close to twice what I had last year.
I'll have to see what I end up doing here, what I build. I think I'm going to build a fort next. I think.
You building Fortnite?
I love Fortnite.
No, wrong kind of fort, guys.
Or maybe you're building the wrong kind of fort, Reed.
No, I'm actually building. Let's see here. I'll tell you. I am going to build the last garrison stockade constructed in territorial Wisconsin.
Where?
Located in the booming lead mining region, an area of early settlement. The fort was built 1832.
Where?
Down by Mineral Point.
Oh yeah. Okay. Dubuque area almost.
Yeah, it'll be Fort Defiance.
Yes. At some point, I'm going to build Fort Howard up here in Green Bay, but that's a ways off.
Ooh, sounds like fun. Which fort's going to be taken over by Indians? I guess. Huh?
We'll see. Mine typically tend to be a bit more the day-to-day life than particular battles or wars or anything. So, from when it's historic, unless it's specifically for a war.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I've got lots of browns, so I mean, I'm not too worried about that. So I just got to figure out how to go about it. I've been trying. I need to do more research and stuff. It does have a picture, which is good. I just have to figure out the scale and all that. So, because obviously, I was kind of like Kevin. I kind of like Western a fair amount, and so
Yep.
I do have. I mean, when the 1x2s and the 1x4 Palisades were on the pick-a-brick wall, I bought a bunch of them, and for a while I was trying to acquire a bunch of the log panels back in the day too. So I do have a lot of those too. So.
Yeah, I will be building a Western town eventually. I just don't know when it's going to happen.
Well, see, I'll be hopefully helping Kevin when he did the other Kevin, Mr. Hinkle. Night, Ingrid. Have a good night. Catch you later.
Yep. Good night.
Hopefully at some point, Kevin, Mr. Hinkle, the other Kevin, is going to rebuild his Western town and shoot the other part of his Ace's Wild stop motion. So I'd like to help him with that if possible. I'd like a voicing part too, if possible. Maybe I can be one of the little kids.
You don't need to try out for us, Reed. Kevin's not watching.
Well, probably not. You're right. It's okay. You can watch it in the reruns like everybody else. So what's Little Wagner building?
Nothing you need to worry about.
No, you can show it. What are you building?
I'm building like
You gotta show it.
a little thing. It's right here.
Explain. What is it, buddy?
It's working on it still. It's a good guys versus the bad guys. I'm still working on the bad guys team.
There you go.
So he got some pieces from the pick-a-brick wall, which included some spiders and a few other pieces. And then he had a draft with one of the neighbor kids, I think he's in second or third grade, and they did their own draft. So he picked up some parts there too.
Yeah, I think the only spiders I really have are the glow-in-the-dark ones. I mean, I did see all those, but I haven't been to the store. I don't know when's the. Uh-oh, Mr. Hinkle is in the chat. Is that Brick Freak 3? I believe so.
As soon as I mention him, then he's here.
That's about it. You said, you don't audition for Kevin. He's not here. And then voila, he shows up. So
Viola.
voila, it's the Hinkle. Well, he's in a hotel, so he's not in his normal, comfort zone. So I'm sure he's trying to figure out what to do to keep himself busy, I'm sure. Perhaps he'll answer us. Oh, he just got back to the hotel room.
How the heck did you build this? There.
That kind of sucks. No power, man. That's pretty brutal. I mean, I suppose the weather's been pretty cold up there too, Kevin. So it's probably not something where you could rough it out in your Lego room, I suppose, huh? I'm gonna rough it.
I'm assuming you're talking to Kevin Hinkle.
Of course, yeah. Because as far as I can tell, it looks like you have power at your house there. So
Oh, he doesn't have power?
no, he
That's
said
why he's
that.
hotel?
Yeah, the neighbor's tree, I guess, fell on the power lines
Ah.
a day ago or so. So
What did he do to piss off his neighbors?
oh. He was probably recreating the Three Little Pigs, I guess, but instead of blowing at the house, he blew at a pole instead by accident, I'm guessing.
That could be.
And the karma got him. Instead of blowing down the neighbor's house, it blew the tree
The
back
tree
into his own.
accidentally fell from the neighbor's yard.
Yeah. And then Kevin said, Mr. Hinkle says, exactly. I could have endured, but no hot water and no heat was not negotiable for the wife. So, yeah.
I would be in the same boat.
Yeah, I mean, this winter is going to be interesting because that new storage has a heater, but it's more or less for the sprinkler line. So I'm probably going to have to pick up another heater or something if I spend an extended period of time over there. But I don't know, with all the stuff I'm putting along the walls, I don't know, I might have some certified extra insulation anyways.
I don't know that Lego provides much insulation.
Yeah, but the boxes might on the outer walls.
Yeah, the boxes could.
It's okay. That's why they created long sleeve shirts and all that stuff. I mean, I can sort Lego bricks with a long sleeve shirt.
As long as you don't need to wear mittens.
Well, yeah, that could be a little difficult. That or I sort, and I just can't guarantee how neatly sorted it is. But
yeah, that would be a little chaotic.
Well, moving the bins and stuff. I mean, even just moving the bins when I moved from Colorado, I noticed a lot of the bins, some of them got laid on their back. And so like the ones you got there, they'd start falling out of the bins and they'd fall into the bottom. And so it's just chaos. I'm just like, so those still have to be all resorted. So even though they're sorted, they have to be resorted. So
they're sort of sorted.
Sort of sorted, yeah. I mean, I guess it's better than Mike F. Mike. Do I hear Army building talk? In this stream, there's always Army building talk.
I would always talk Army building. That's half of what I do.
I have 12. I have 12 Lego Frozones. Why do I need that many? It's my army.
I hope he's got. I hope that superpower is super because I think most of the armies that you would contend with from this panel would be probably 100 times what you have in Frozone. So you might their powers better be super.
Yeah, well, his superpower is constantly looking for his super suit, and he can freeze things.
Well, that's good. Then if he can't find his super suit, he won't be a factor then.
Well,
Oh,
once he finds it, then he can go and freeze whatever he wants.
yeah. Tree was removed finally, and our power company is on site. ETA is power restored around midnight tonight. Well, that's,
So you'll be on at about midnight then, Mr. Hinkle? That sounds good. We should still be going about that time, right?
yeah, we probably should be. I mean, he could probably go back and hang out in the house, and the wife could stay at that nice cushy hotel. And, the ice castle need a sieging again. I think I know who Mike F. Mike is. I think it's the Orc Army captain who sieged the Hope Castle at Brick World Chicago 2019, if I'm not mistaken. It could always use a sieging. I think the next siege will probably be lava, but
Where did this piece come from? Feels like Lego's giving me all these extra pieces. Because I don't know where this goes. And I'm putting this thing on site.
Go back about 7 steps, you'll find it.
Yeah, it's very strange. I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah, hopefully you'll get back to power, Kevin. That'd be good.
Oh, there it is. There it goes. Yeah, it goes back.
You just booked till 1 o'clock? That's weird.
What?
They don't let him book till just 1 a.m.? How inconsiderate.
Yeah, really.
Totally derailed our plans for 2 days. I would say so. I mean, what stream were you supposed to do this morning, Kevin? You were probably supposed to do something. Was it the backlog or was it the doodle? I don't remember. I lose track. So, and you could probably be in here having fun too. But
all right, here's the jail from the new Bat Cave.
Nice. Looks like it's got some antenna there.
Yeah, it's a very, and then the door comes out. It's got like a classic Lego City bust out. Almost. It's
I don't know. With all that antenna, you better be careful the Riddler doesn't get a hold of it and start trying to change everybody's minds,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think he'll get a hold of it because it's in a cave.
Hey, dude, Jude, how's it going?
A lot of extra pieces in this one, in the new Bat Cave. It's crazy.
Yeah, the brick or the army building discussion earlier was I have heard that the Series 2 Batman figures are going to be $5 a piece for the CMF instead of $4, which means
Yeah.
be buying CMFs in bulk.
Yeah. I heard that Batmite might be in the new CMF line. So
Yeah, I think I might have seen a picture of that.
I heard that he might be in there, so I'm like, oh, that's gonna be awesome.
Picture of what?
Batmite. It's Batman. Batmite is Batman's biggest fan from another dimension. And he's like a little kid who flies around, basically.
Really?
Batman cowl, but it's like bent. One of the ears is bent.
So in other words, Kevin, are you saying the kids were able to play hooky from school for 2 days? If that's the case, they probably don't mind the power being out. Unless, of course, you had them, helping you with like laundry and all the other chores that you do off site.
I might have slept through alarms in the morning too if the power went out. I might have woken up to a cold house. They had to eat all the ice cream.
That's terrible.
That would be terrible. I don't know if I could handle that, eating all the ice cream. Hashtag eat all the ice cream.
Hashtag. Computer alert. Computer alert. I'm now building the elevator where
There you
Batman
go.
can change into Bruce Wayne.
Wow, look at all that ice that froze
Bruce Wayne
over.
can change
Have
into
fun
Batman. I said it wrong. But whatever.
Oh wow! So cool. Schools were closed Thursday due to power loss. Then buses were unable to pick kids up today due to downed trees across town.
Oh, so this was a community-wide, must have been a windstorm or snowstorm or something. Yeah, then that makes a big difference. We had a bad windstorm up here. Was that June or July? And I mean, we had one of my coworkers, his family lives on some land, 5 acres. They had 200 trees taken down by the windstorm.
Oh, and one time,
That's a lot. That's a lot of trees.
I know. And, I mean, it was pretty much throughout northeastern Wisconsin. There were communities that were just kind of cut off for a few days because there were so many down trees and down power lines and all sorts of things. So,
Huh? It was pretty windy today. I mean, my door on my box truck tried to kill me all day long when the wind got a hold of it. So.
one time, there was like a bad blizzard, a bad lightning. It changed down all the one tree, and then the telephone poles, and
yeah, we had a thunderstorm that took down our electric. Our sump pump went out, and it was pouring rain, so I had to do some manual pumping to keep the basement and my Lego area from getting flooded.
and
And we lost power.
and we didn't, and there was no air. I just barely could. Wait, I woke up the whole time it was happening.
You're being a little melodramatic.
Just a little.
Well, from normal.
No, I'm not.
So what days do you guys meet these days?
What was that?
What days do you usually meet these days?
Wednesdays. It's going to be down in Menasha, and that's going to be on a Tuesday. I have invited Butt Chop to our last few meetings, and he hasn't responded at all. So,
He hasn't been there.
nope.
I haven't seen him on. He hasn't been to any of my streams lately either. I don't know what's up.
Are you either of you guys? You were going to the West Bend show or the Sheboygan show tomorrow?
The which show?
There's a West Bend show just north of Milwaukee, and a Sheboygan show tomorrow.
Tomorrow? No.
Yep.
I thought the one show was next weekend, wasn't it? There's one
Yeah,
show
I-
next weekend.
Sheboygan was next weekend.
Oh, it is next weekend?
Yeah, it's the 26th because Madison got the live show the same day.
Oh, okay.
So we
Sorry, my
split
days
it
are
against,
off.
so we split against each one.
Today.
Because I'm going to Train Fest, I think I'm bypassing pretty much all shows up until that. Since I've got a hotel and all that, I don't want to piss away too much money before that comes. So
Can you buy stuff at Train Fest, Reed, or is it just
this
looking
is my first year at Trains Fest.
I don't know that they sell anything at Train Fest. I think it's more of a show, but I'm not positive.
I just didn't know because if it was like Brick World, then
No, I don't believe there are any vendors, and it's really train focused. But then Whistler has a
Lego mixed
train
in.
set up there for I think the past 5 years at least.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's one of those things where they asked me, and I mean, it'd be the only time other than a Brick World show that the full cast will be set up this year. So
Yeah.
I went to a train show, but it wasn't Train Fest. I went to a train show with my grandparents, but it wasn't Train Fest. It was like a train show in Beloit, but it was pretty cool. And my grandparents and I were surprised that there was no Lego trains because we were just looking at all the cool, like they had model trains and stuff, and we were expecting to see Lego trains or whatever, but not one had Lego trains, and we were like, okay, that's kind of strange.
Well, I mean, it depends on the groups in the area. I mean, now, actually, I had my train of thought. The Madison Train Show has.
You lost your train of thought.
Huh?
Literally. Choo choo.
Something went right over my head. I don't know what it was.
You said you lost your train of thought as you're talking about trains.
Choo choo.
Your conversation got derailed.
Yeah, pretty much. Ha ha.
You're losing steam.
Yeah, so the Madison Train Show has a Lego guy there, but it's not any of the groups, and his name is like almost like the Kenosha. It's Kenosha Lego group. It's not K-Lug, and so
K-Lug is Kenosha Lego user group.
Huh?
K-Lug is Kenosha Lego user group.
No, but this is like Kenosha something. It's not, but he's not part of K-Lug. It's Kenosha something. Kenosha Group Lego or something. I don't know. I mean, that's why I thought it could be K-Lug, but it wasn't. The name was kind of similar to that. So. Ooh, I don't know. I mean, Mike, that's a long way to travel just for a siege, But you could if you wanted to. You could siege it there. I think I've got 60 by 140. I mean, I can make sure my ice bears are nice and cozy inside their town and castle walls, and you can have all that outer area to wreak havoc, I'm sure. This isn't going the way I was hoping it was, but this counting method is going really slow. I'll just do so much of this like this and count the rest. There's lots of these guys. Only problem is, Mike, is you might have to help set up some ice bears.
I did this wrong.
Yeah, I'm actually that's the show. I'm actually taking the Friday off of work, so I can get it all.
Get started with ice bears.
What was that?
How did you get started with ice bears?
Well, when I started building Hope Castle out of ice, I was like, well, what happened was it was going to be the Purple Horde. I started buying the purple legs and whatnot. And then I won $7,000 bowling. And I was like, oh, maybe I need to change up my thought here. And I was like, you know what? These Chima ice bears look pretty cool. And I kind of like bears. And so I was like, maybe I'll just build an army of these. So I went and hit, everybody thought I went to the Lego store and just bought, all of them there. I ended up buying 45 battle packs. So I hit like one target, bought 5, hit another target, bought 5, went to a Walmart, bought 5, until I had 45 battle packs. So
I love Pokemon.
Oh, that's funny, Mike. Yeah, just you'll lay them on the ground like they're all dead. I don't think so.
They're just in hibernation.
It's hibernation.
Yeah, I mean, I have pictures floating around somewhere of when I bought all of them.
So are you a good bowler or was it a fluke?
What?
Are you a good bowler or was it a fluke?
What are you talking about?
You said you won $7,000 bowling?
Oh, it was a strike pot in league, and I actually am pretty good. I think my average at that point was it like 205, maybe something like that?
I guess that's decent.
So basically, I had to have all the strikes in certain frames, and so third game, you just I did a couple shots before a couple of the shots. I mean, all of them were lucky shots, but I mean, I was thinking, well, I got a couple guardian angels, and they were probably looking out for me. So,
I'm usually around 100, so I'm pretty.
Let's see here. Looking for the good picture I had. I thought it was near the front of my phone here. But unless I removed it, I might have taken it off. No, I'm good. Here, I could have sworn I had a really. Huh. I must have removed it. Dang it. Trying to think if I have a picture of that somewhere.
Okay.
I don't know. But I had them all stacked up. Hoosiers in the chat. I ended up finding just I stacked them on the table. I mean, thing is though, even with 45, only 3 bears. The thing that was only 120 of them. So for a while, I think I just started acquiring on Bricklink. I think it was over 50 or so. I bought a lot of clear plates at that point too. I wish I'd have bought a lot more. I mean, in the end, I bought, another. At that point, probably another 20 or 30 cups of plates. I probably wish I would have doubled or tripled that, but who knew? I mean, back in the day, you thought Pick-a-Brick was going to be good forever, and little did I know. So.
All right, finally got the last figure out of this set.
There you go. Little did I know Pick-a-Brick was going to have a lull of
Bruce Wayne
badness for about 4 or 5 years.
All right, well, we better get going.
Okay.
You guys have a good night. Mr. Hinkle, I hope your house gets restored this evening and you have a much warmer day tomorrow.
Okay, well, we'll catch you around, Kevin.
Sounds good. Have a good night, everyone.
You too.
Yep.
Night.
Question is when he gets power back, the question would be is he going to have to like mow the lawn or something like what I had to do today, End up spending it all outside anyways.
So I'm building the elevator. So I think this piece in here is gonna come out, and then Batman's probably gonna fall down.
So what's Hoosier up to tonight? He's in the chat. He's lurking like Kevin. I'm guessing something's going on. Mike, you working on anything tonight? Or are you just kind of chilling and listening to the banter of the captains of the guards for Ice Bears and Crocs? So many Crocs you think you're up to now, Ralph?
360 something.
Wow, that's a good number.
Yep, it's fair. Plus, they are well equipped as well. They've got an Army and Air Force. What else? So they've got their ground troops, special operations, an Air Force, and a naval detachment. So
Yeah, I believe they are almost too equipped sometimes, I think.
they have a really dedicated superior being and ensures that they have the latest equipment.
Really? Pretty nice.
Yeah, so.
Oops. Look that off. Goes back there. There. Okay.
Yeah, one of these nights, probably not until January at this rate, because I still have a Christmas display to to build and another one to take apart. We'll do a video review of the ice bear army, or not the crocodile army,
There you go.
allies of the ice bears.
You know what you should do?
I need to.
You should do you should do a military parade, kind of like what Trump was trying to do, but your military parade will be a lot cheaper to do, and probably look a lot cooler too.
Probably. Yeah, I could definitely put something like
Mike's
that
storing
together.
some of his translucent pieces. My storage tower buckled because of the weight. Those are rookie numbers. Got to pump those numbers up. I think Mike is centering that at you, Ralph. I think.
Uh-huh.
Well, Mike, you'll have to give us the orc number. We saw some of the orcs at Brickworld. You have to give us the orc army numbers, so we kind of know what we're going up against.
Orc army?
Yeah, he is a
I
big
tried to make a orc army. It got to like 7.
one.
I attempted.
That's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, that's not even smacks from my my special forces unit.
That might be the hors d'oeuvres, actually.
Maybe finger food, perhaps, but that's barely.
Appetizers, maybe the appetizer.
My special forces team alone, that's just, those guys wouldn't bother.
Uh-oh,
Put those
dropped
batteries in
the
right.
brick. I
Yep.
dropped the brick and I don't see it now.
Oh, here, Reed.
What?
These are my new additions to the army.
Oh yeah. Did you find those like on eBay or what?
I found them on eBay, actually, and the guy sold them for a while, so I made him an offer he could not refuse. Apparently.
That's good. That's good. That's the brick, and I don't know where I'll find it. It's clear. I'll find it at some point. I'll probably step on it. You'll hear me scream all the way in Colorado.
You'll find it
Lovely.
when you're vacuuming.
Oh no. No. I'll find it before that.
You know what the problem is with doing Technic shows?
What?
Everything seems to take batteries.
Wow, this is
Crazy.
crazy.
Who's that into?
I liked the other way I was counting because I didn't have brick after brick after brick like falling to the floor because I weren't able to roll off my freaking table. I think I lost 3 in a row. Funny thing is, I don't even see them. Like, how do I lose freaking 3 bricks? I don't even see them. 1, there's 2. Oh, because they're whoa, man. Clear on a brown carpet is bad. Yeah, I saw the third
That's
one.
why some people get hardwood floor. I have carpet, but like in my room I have carpet, but like everywhere else in my house.
This is some gnarly carpet. He had approximately 500 troops at Brickworld. We'll see. Then the Ice Bears were outnumbered. The Crocs says Special Forces would whittle that down to at least a couple hundred for the archers of the Ice Bears. The Special Forces are really well equipped.
What time is it?
Oh yeah, they have the latest in high tech equipment.
Like 49? It's not that long.
And why is it not going back to
Let's put this in there. What am I doing? Okay.
What
no.
time is that show tomorrow, Ralph? What time you got to be down there?
Setup is at 8:30. Then it will run from 10 till 4, so it's relatively short. Should be out of there by 5.
That's good.
Yeah,
This
it's
is
really
the one
easy
day?
because you don't.
Just the one day?
Yeah, it's just one day. next year they're doing the same thing down in Pueblo. They started it this year, so I've already had Don, who's the guy who puts all this stuff together, that if I could come do it at the Pueblo show as well, because they now are doing Pueblo about 3 weeks before they do the Colorado Springs one.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And it's kind of neat because they're at the Colorado Springs one. We've had a couple of first Lego League teams there, so that's always fun. And there's been some closet adults with their EV3s, probably from their first Lego League team, setting stuff up. Last year, there was a gentleman who he was doing something else STEM related, but he had an EV3 set up that would serve people lemonade.
Cool.
Would actually pull the cup off the stack, put the cup underneath the spigot for the lemonade. It would then open the spigot, fill the cup, close the spigot, and then hand the cup to the person standing there on the other side of the table. It was really cool.
I mean, that's pretty neat. I mean, you know, I just need that for sorting Lego.
Yes, you know, and for putting it away.
Well, that would even be better, wouldn't it?
Well, yeah. As long as they don't put a robot together that's going to build the Legos, then, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and that would take all the fun out of it. All right, a monster truck ready. I've got to get 2 other big trucks going, so I will be right back.
Okay. I'm just counting the last of my clear 1x1. And Mike's been upgrading his army. Well, that's always good, you know. Upgrading is good. Upgrading is good. I was like when you walk up to the show and say, "Oh yeah, I'll take that space. I've been scheming for a whole year." Make me feel really bad that I haven't worked hard enough on like defenses. That'll change. That's gonna have to change this year. I get this new place finished, I'll have to do some more work. Unless I downsize the castle and make more room for siege stuff, you know, siege defenses. That could work. I just need to get a smaller footprint castle so I can actually spend more time setting up rainbow portals and having ice bearers like all over the exhibition halls. That's what I need to do.
Well, that would be cool. Of Brickworld, Chicago, or
Yeah.
yeah, that would be cool. Look over. There's an ice bear. Found him. You just got to make sure people don't steal them.
Well, I mean, and that's well, no, I'm not too worried about that. Actually, what's funny is I actually talked to a bunch of people, and I actually had a bunch of them ready to be like, yeah, do it. Let's go. Bring the guys over. And then I just got so sidetracked between the workshops and everything. I never got a chance to move any of the ice bears anywhere.
All right. And I think this is going to be done. All right. Let's put this bad boy right here.
Oh, almost done counting these.
Oh, yeah. You don't get Alfred in this set. Might be one of the only bigger bat caves, not counting the juniors ones, that does not have Alfred. I think.
Huh.
If I remember right. Because the 06 or the 08 or 06, one of the big ones had
I
Alfred.
guess Batman's gonna have to make his own lobster in that bat cave, I guess, unfortunately.
Yeah. Or I could grab Alfred from the Batman movie and have him make his own lobster.
Eh,
I don't think he's really obsessed with lobster in this bat cave, though. I don't think so. Oh, yeah, so that is a bat jetpack for Batman. Oh, so you can add the bat wing. I told my
I guess
mom I
what you'll have to do is just have Batman eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, I guess, then.
he can
That
eat
bat
whatever
cave.
he wants. Batman can eat I don't know what he can eat whatever. He can eat a chicken sandwich. Or a Lego Krabby Patty if he wants to. But I don't think a billionaire wants a Lego Krabby Patty. All right, so Batman has a call to answer, and then he can go down. It worked. Ooh, okay, then you got a little bit of Wayne Manor right here. Try to move my thing down. So this thing is
Wow.
pretty big.
A lot of these. 500, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Cool. Let me
1,000.
get that will be. I'll be right back. Right here.
1,074. 5, 6, 7, 8,
Let's just see.
9, 10.
Yeah, I got the Batmobile back here. It's gonna go through the door. Oh, it worked. Yep, it's just hitting the computer. Okay, but it works. That's cool. Sweet, and I can display the Batmobile with the Batcave.
1,564 of the 1x1 rounds. Oh, let's see here. All I got left are these tiles, which would be nice because they aren't going to probably roll like the other ones did. No, but I can do that, and I can just make a mess that way.
What if
Just by-
Batman didn't want to change into Bruce? What if Bruce Wayne did not want to change into Batman and just wanted to go down with the cave into the cave as Bruce Wayne? He can't do that because the changing room said so. He has to change.
Well, that's not good. What happens if Bruce Wayne tells the changing room to go jump off a cliff?
Then I guess he could do that. Okay, this would be funny. He's sitting down and then he's standing up as Batman. That doesn't really make any sense. If he's sitting down, he should be sitting down. Oh, I'm gonna do so many funny gags with my channel for this with this thing. Just make him change into like different people, or he puts on like a Spider-Man costume. He's like, "How did I get this on?"
The nice thing is these 2x2 gray round tiles would be nice because I got a bunch of the. There's actually 1x1.
You can angle this around. So people want
1x1 yellow plates in here too. Somehow that got mixed up.
to mess around with this. All right, let's.
Okay, bags, other size bags, quarter size bags.
And then Two-Face can come up here and just shoot him in the face.
You got to show pictures of your upgrading your army, Mike. You got to show us, so we know what we're defending against.
All right, Two-Face is gonna go into prison for a little bit because he's been.
15.
It's a pretty cool set. I like this one actually. Big enough where I can film with it, but it's not like too small where I can't really get my hands like into anything. Because some Lego sets are just too small. Like my hands are too big.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I can't get into the little corner because they've decided to make it so small.
Can't help you there.
Yeah. Robin's cool though. Oh, he's got a green mask. I could have used.
Are you all done building it then? I take
Yep.
it.
Got it all done.
Cool.
I'm just putting the figures around it now. How the heck would actually? Now that I think of it, Clayface can't fit down under the opening under here. Ooh, this I can hold this up as one thing. Clayface can't fit. So I wonder how he gets in. Because this is what's this set even called? Clayface? I don't know. It's called something. Let's see here. Let's get this and because the box is all the way over there now. Let's called not Clayface.
Can't post on here, but I guess fair is fair. Okay.
Clayface.
That's fine.
Batcave.
We'll have to take your word for it that your army is improving. Let's hope they've been doing lots of exercises and, you know, lots of drills on aiming properly and all that stuff. Nothing worse than missing the ice bears when you're shooting at them. That can be quite humorous, but quite detrimental to morale, though, too. That could be bad.
Where did I put Catwoman? Oh, the Catwoman's over there. Catwoman just standing over there. All right, this thing is cool. I remember there was an online video or like a YouTube video. I don't know why I said online video. There's a YouTube video that I found, and it was a kid, but he was reviewing this action figure Batcave, like
Yeah.
Batcave that was for action figures, and I thought it was actually pretty cool. And I was like, oh, that looks cool, because it had the changing thing, and you had to like press a bunch of buttons just to make it work. And I was like, it was from one of the old Batman TV shows, like it's called when it was just called The Batman. And,
Oh, Clayface can shapeshift, catapult some ice bears' heads over the walls. Oh yeah.
yes,
You like to demoralize.
we can use Clayface. I have two Clayfaces because I have this one and I have the Batman movie one. So which-
Mike, I just noticed. Oh, hey, Brick Hive. Mike, I just noticed your message on Messenger. Now, an hour later. How's Brick Hive tonight? And yes, I mean, as Lego builders, I probably shouldn't eat something orangey, you know, like Cheez-Its, but, you know, hey.
I have dinner, so I don't need to-
I feel a snack coming on. And besides, Chester's not down here to take it, so I'm going to eat well. He's
All
not
right.
around.
I gotta go for a second. I'll be right back.
I'll be here.
Stop the video. Okay. All right. Let's go take this downstairs.
Just counting some brick tonight. Since one of the members of Denlug visits the stores a lot more than I do. Yeah, it's a good night, you know. Good night, building, talking, sorting, talking to friends. Scheming for the next great, big show, It's always a good thing. Talking about army building, since, some of us have, large armies of crazy figures that, always like to battle other ones. So Mike, obviously in the chat, is he had a giant orc army sieging Hope Castle last year at Brickworld Chicago. So he's always looking for another opportunity to wreak havoc in the Ice Bear world, Ice Bear realm, I guess. So the Ice Bears really won't be that upset when lava comes in to destroy their castle. They'll just have to find something a little bit better for defending against the orcs, I guess. I'm gonna play more of my more of the march.
Howdy, I'm back. You missed me?
Oh, did you leave? Did you go somewhere?
Thank you, Reed. I appreciate it.
We figured the silence was just maybe your mic was broken or whatnot, Or that
Well,
you were
that
having.
would be normal.
That or there was maybe just some, internet lag, nothing major,
Okay.
I live.
Connecticut internet ended up out in Colorado too.
I literally do live at the end of the paved road, so I am at the end of the internet as well. So lag would be expected, normal even.
What, they're not going to run fiber to your house? Man.
Dude, I barely have cellular service out here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I need to actually, that's what I mean. I'll have to see what the service is for DSL here. DSL looks like the phone companies are finally starting to do major infrastructure upgrades, so I'll have to give them a try.
Well, I looked into DSL many moons ago because there's fiber optics in the town that's only 5 miles from here.
Yeah.
I'm at 18,000 feet from the nearest service point for DSL, which is something like 2,000 feet beyond what they recommend for the worst possible DSL service they can provide.
Wow. That's not good.
No, that's not good.
Yeah, so we'll have to see, because, I might be able to try and stream a little bit from over there.
From where?
From the storage.
Oh yeah, from your storage place.
Just because, at that point, pretty much almost everything will be out there. I might just move it all, but we'll have to see. I got to see what space allows for once I get everything out there. If I can, I would like to. That way I can do more building and whatnot. Otherwise, I got to bring stuff here, which is fine. It would be just nice to give this.
I saw a YouTube video where there's people in Europe living in storage units.
Living in what?
Living in storage units.
Well, around here, I could probably live kind of over there, but the problem is there's no water in my unit. And heat's kind of whatever, but there's no water, there's no bathroom or anything, so it'd be a little tougher.
And there was one YouTuber who lived in it for a year without being detected. It's kind of weird.
Well, the other thing too is, mine, in most storages, I guess you could. Mine doesn't have a car, so my car would always be parked outside. So I don't have a door that I can get in with a vehicle. I was looking at some right near my work, but those were $900 a month, and so I was like, ugh.
Wow.
Even at and these were more storage suites type stuff. So they had an office with a small door that went into the main area with a big door and all that. So it was pretty good. So, but I stumbled onto this, and this only has a standard door entrance. Maybe why people weren't really jumping at it. And there is, like I said, no water. Marginal heat, I guess. But compared to my storage I was in, so far there's no moisture, and the last guy said there's no moisture issues. I have lights. I have power.
All good things.
Yeah, so all stuff I didn't have before. So, and that's kind of the goal, is to be, in a much, more workable environment. So, Kevin joked. He says, Hinkle joked, when's the grand opening? I'm like, yeah, this is only a workshop. This isn't meant to be a retail store. Don't know if I want that many people over in my in that kind of an area. Maybe wouldn't mind bringing some members over to sort or something, maybe at some point, perhaps, but I don't know. I guess we'd see. Well, the nice thing is with these bigger round tiles is, remember when all those small ones were on the walls, Ralph, back in the day, the small 1x1 round tiles?
Yep.
Now you got gray ones, so you can actually make your cobblestones or walkways a little bit more, different size.
More realistic. Yeah.
Wonder if Clayface can hold the bat tank. That's what I'm gonna try to achieve right here.
As long as his back doesn't give out.
Oh, he's really flimsy. Oh, dang it. Nope, not gonna work, I don't think. Unless this happens. Well, this guy's made of clay. I don't think his back can
I was
get...
gonna say there he goes. He's going to the chiropractic. There goes all that extra money he was making on that robbery scheme.
Well, I think Clayface is, where Clayface, what Clayface would rob? All the clay from Michael's.
There you go. Yeah.
Why? So he could morph into different colors instead of just brown.
Kind of
Perhaps.
like
Or
Play-Doh.
the
at that
water.
point.
You could be swimming on Clayface and you wouldn't even know
Hey,
it.
Mike. Catch you later.
Here, Mike.
Just look good. I look forward to seeing more orc sieging equipment.
I see an army of Batman. I don't know, my closest to an army is my 12 Frozones.
Yeah, see, that's why I was building this the one night, Ralph. I needed my little.
I remember those.
So I don't know. I built
Probably
that.
had a few of those still someplace in my castle stuff that I never do anything with.
I liked one of the Lord of the Rings set, the battle armies at the bridge or whatever, and it had the nice crossbow type thing. I'm gonna try to figure out how to
Yeah.
build.
Oh yeah, the Battle of the Five Armies can building.
Maybe, yeah.
That thing was cool. They've had that at Bricks and Minifigs a lot.
Yeah, I keep looking at it. I think all I want is the I don't know, the crossbow type thing. So I might just try and download the instructions and see what I've got for parts at some point. I mean, it's one
Yeah,
of
it's
those things
not that
where
thing. It's taken apart though. It's a pretty cool set. I got it from Toys R Us when that was still around.
I'll just have to kind of play it by ear. I mean, once I get more organized for parts wise, then I can really just, go really looking at plans and stuff and see what's out there.
That sucks.
What sucks?
Well, I thought I had some tubs that weren't filled full of Legos. And I had some house guests not too long ago. Apparently, I used the tubs to move everything out of the guest bedroom and put that stuff in the basement so that, the guest bedroom did look like my Lego building room does. And now I don't have any empty tubs, so I'm trying to find ways to carry stuff for tomorrow.
And just take the stuff in the tubs and go dump them in the spare bedroom now.
No, I don't think my other half's going to appreciate that all that much.
Just tell her it's a temporary thing.
That's what started this in the first place, is by telling her that was a temporary storage. I think I temporary part some time ago.
You don't think it would work 2 times in a row, huh?
No, we've already hit 2 times in a row some time ago. Yeah. Pop, I let you outside already.
I gotta be up at 6 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll let you guys go. Thanks
See ya,
for
Rick.
Reed.
Laters.
Yep. See you guys.
Yeah.
One of the Goldens wants to go outside again, or what?
Yeah, the little one wants to go out. Either that or she's enamored by the fact I've got LEDs as I check all the batteries and all that. So,
Oh, checking out the lights, huh?
yep.
Yeah, I would have to ask. I mean, what does your dog think? It's a cat or something? It's just going to chase the lights or what?
No, it's just gonna chase the light. Oh no, it's a golden retriever. They think they're cats. So This is my, this is the Unimog. I don't know if you've ever seen this. I don't know how well it's going to show up, but
Oh, okay. Nice.
so she was watching me as I clean this off, dust it off, put some batteries in it, make sure that I'm taking wires while it was sitting there in storage.
Oh, so she was hoping to chase it across the floor is what you're trying to tell me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Because if it moved and shiny, that's what she would do.
That's always good. A good tester. That way you can see how fast it'll go. Will it outrun the dog so it doesn't get mutilated?
Check for structural durability to see how it happens when it's accidentally shoved into a wall or something.
Oh, that or the check the suspension as it goes riding over a sleeping golden retriever, you know.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a sleeping golden retriever for very long.
Maybe not, you know.
No, she's back.
I guess it depends on how well you tuckered out the golden before, you know, went down for a nap, you know.
I'm not sure that's possible with this one. She seems to energize herself with even more activity.
Oh, you've got Energizer bunny dogs? Well, that's terrible.
Yeah, it makes running stuff on the floor kind of difficult. Not what set number it is, but you know the tracked racer Lego put out a couple years ago?
Mm-hmm.
The RC one, Sage loves chasing that around.
Yeah, I think I have that one. That was the one they said was supposed to be pretty quick or whatever. I think I have that somewhere.
Yeah.
It's built.
I got camera footage of her chasing it, and the camera's mounted on
You mean her of chasing the vehicle with the camera like on the vehicle?
Yep.
Ah. Always good stuff.
Yeah, someday I'll try that YouTube thing and maybe post a video.
Cool.
Working motor and gears, but nothing is spinning, turning, or moving. That's why. Yeah, I've got batteries working in something else now. So what's your next show, Reed?
Just that train show. About 2-3 weeks out. That's it. So basically, I mean, huh?
Sorry. Can I ask you, are you going to run trains around the castle?
They've got a layout with the trains going around it. See if I can pull that up real quick.
So you don't have to build any trains or anything.
No. They basically built the castle into being around the layout. Let's see here.
Oh, nice. That was awfully nice of them.
So let's see here. I think this is the layout here. So if you look at the top there, I mean, I'm actually that tan section up there. So they'll double tracks running on both sides of it. So
So they're going to have people wandering around in the middle of it there in that open space?
Yep, probably, or building or whatnot. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So, I mean, this is my first Train Fest. I mean, I think I got back last year, but I didn't go to the show. And actually, what's wild is last year also they had a game. Oh, I know what it was. I needed to go back to Denver to get the last load of my stuff. So I flew out that
Right.
Friday or something, and then actually loaded up and drove back. So I didn't even get a chance to go and check it out. So
So where's this Train Fest at?
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee? Okay.
So
Held this time of the year every year?
yep, same weekend. So yeah, that'll be the next show. I mean, other than Brickworld, that'll be the only show that the castle's been set up fully at. I mean, otherwise, all the other small library shows I've just done bits and pieces. So I
Right.
mean, I've been to every WISLUG meeting this year, so I've been to all of them. And then, I mean, I think I did a show every month for the first 4 or 5 months. I did a library show each month. So I think 1 month there was 2. So I mean, I'm doing a fair amount. Most of those are all small ones, so take a little bit.
I'm showing you this.
Oh no, that's pretty cool. I had to pick one of those up
Yeah,
when I
fine.
saw it at 50 off, $50, huh?
Yeah, there's some on sale the other day at Target, 69.
Yeah, I found one for 50 and purchased it just for the hell of it a while back, but just to see how it worked.
They're a lot of fun to play with the kids. So I took the figure out of the canopy and put wiring harness in there and put some flashing LEDs on it. They show up better in person, but the kids like it, so that's what counts.
There you go.
Adults like it too, but they never like to, that kind of thing. Kind of like the way the thing looks, even without the LEDs on it. It's kind of a
What
nice
was that?
tank feel. All right, where am I at? I can't put those things in anything.
So is this then the last show you have for the year, or do you have any other ones?
I don't think there is anything else for us this year for Denlog, but to be honest, I have not had time to pay much attention to them.
What was Hobby Expo just within the last week or two also?
Yeah, we had 2 of them on the same day. I think there's been like 4 shows back to back on each weekend. So, definitely been busy for the group. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. But I worked all summer, so I didn't do any shows, just the stuff that I put on display at here, around the Victor area. So.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to do. I think there's a couple winter carnival type things. I'd like to do one of those this next year. We'll see. I mean, the other thing is if I can try to sell some sets, I'd like to try. Actually, I think I might try and do Brick Fair Alabama this next year, but I think I might try and do it as a worker. I think that might be the goal. We'll see.
Like a volunteer type thing?
Well, I think just be part of the Brick Fair staff for that one. I think,
Okay. Interesting idea.
Well, I mean, a good way to try and get out and check it out. I mean, without having to. I can't take the whole castle. I might be able to build something small before that, like I can fly with a micro hook castle or something. But maybe check out the one I had that was kind of almost like a snow fort for the Ice Bears. Try and check and see if I have that one roaming around somewhere that I could rebuild and fly with. That would actually be pretty easy to set up and whatnot. So
Well, I think my next list would be in February or March. The Colorado Springs train folks are a bit like the stuff that John put in Denver, Mountain Toy Train Show, where they kind of have a spring and a late fall show. So if they're inviting us back again, then I would probably go do that show.
yeah, that's good. Spring and fall. It was good while it was in Madison or while it was in Denver. I mean, once they started going up to Fort Collins and stuff, then it just became at least too much for those of us in the South to really make that work. I mean, after the first year, it didn't really go that well. I mean, I do miss the Longmont shows were fun because we had tons of space though there. That was good.
Right.
That or the Loveland or whatever, the one we did the couple years there. Those were
Loveland. The Rialto Theater one was nice.
Yeah, those were nice. Yeah, that was a good one.
But we never got to go back to that.
I think after that last year, I don't know if just there was a change in the guard of the theater and they just never needed it or whatnot. I don't know. I never saw an invite after that. So, no, she left, and I think maybe the next person, even though we went, maybe wasn't super thrilled about it. I don't know.
I don't think they understood it. I think that's the problem doing Lego shows. The hosting person doesn't always understand what we're doing and what we're about. So.
Yeah, and they don't understand how it really draws stuff. I think you see that where in life is that a lot of people forget on how much it'll draw, you know.
Well, and I think that was the problem with the train show down here in Colorado Springs. Talked to them several times and they never really were interested. And then all of a sudden, because they happened to have a couple of their higher level people come to the Denver show, it's like, oh wait, yeah, we do want this. I think for train enthusiasts, they see Lego as a toy and not as a hobby. I think that's part of the problem. They actually have to walk into a room and see it full of kids and adults and then go, that's what this is about. Because, how many times have we go to a Rocky Mountain train show and you wander around and you don't see a lot of people around those displays. And then you look at the Lego display and there's it's packed. There's people everywhere.
Yeah, the one thing too, like even when I was trying to go to the Madison one here, trying to talk to him about it, all I had was my card with the castle. And that's why I have to make sure I take some good train fest pictures. Is he was like, well, it's all about trains, and I'm like, well, we can run trains but on the castle. He couldn't get the pack because he kept looking at the card and seeing the castle, and he needed to put that down and close his eyes and envision a train going around it, and then it would have made more sense.
Yeah, which again, I think is back to that idea that they think that Legos are toys and there are no real adult hobbyists with it.
No, they've got Lego there, but I was telling him about the actual Lego group, and we actually have like really sweet skyscraper mocks that are taller than him and whatnot, and he just was like, I think he couldn't see it. He couldn't envision.
He was just stuck on the castle, huh?
Yeah, because he kept looking at the castle. Like, well, don't worry about the castle. You got to look at you got to think of it from a different standpoint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, if it was in Europe, a castle would be perfect. Trains go by castles all the time there.
Yeah. So, but we'll see. And I think he scheduled something already. So we'll see. To me, it'd be nice because it's like the Rocky show. It's 2 days and it's in Madison. So I don't have to travel to Milwaukee. And so it'd be cool if we could get in it. Provided we don't have anything else going against it, I guess.
Yeah. I'm going to get something, so I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Got some imposters. Got some imposters sneaking in here.
What?
Well, it's 1x1 trans yellow tiles, and I got 1x1 trans yellow bricks sneaking in here.
Sneaky
possible.
bastard.
Because I remember we've had the yellow, I think, before on the wall, at times. And so, but the tiles would be really cool for lighting, I think, from the standpoint that you could put them on more objects without having just given an idea for that.
Well, with the newer LEDs, you can get an LED underneath that tile.
Cool.
They have no trouble putting an LED into something that looks like it should have, even if that's just my opinion. So when did I put these in? No, I can't show you. They're not here. The LEDs that I put into the mine display. I will shoot a video of that next week,
Cool.
and we can figure out how to share that so people can see it. Oh, that's missing light. There's lots of LEDs in there. Trans orange. Trans. I'm gonna put my glasses on. There it is. So you been up to anything else?
Not really. Not really. Just kind of trying to get in that new storage. Back playing a little bit of computer games. I'm playing the old Conquest of the New World on Steam.
Okay.
Huh?
I don't think I've tried that one yet.
It's a turn-based game, so it's an old one. I used to play it on my Windows 98 machine. Back in the day.
That is an oldie.
But it's turn-based, and you're an explorer for either Holland, Spain, Britain, whatever. So you're just exploring. So I've played one till completion. It was 200 plus turns. The game, if you look at my Steam account, it says I've played the game 147 hours.
Wow.
Yes, each game takes some time. I mean, right now, the current one I'm in, I've been trying to, alleviate the world of all these other things, other colonies. So it takes some time to build up the armies, get them where they need to go. And
So these other armies, these are other players in the game, then I take it?
computer players, yeah. So it's just, different nationalities. So basically I'm just going in and raiding towns. I mean, I would raid a bunch of towns, and if you raid the town so much, it just actually destroys the town. So you end up, blowing up all the buildings and whatnot. Obviously, you try to capture in certain areas because you wanted some of the resources and stuff. But yeah, it's just a game. Like, well, you get a chance, and I'm stuck in front of the computer, and I don't have other things I really want to get done. I just kind of play a little bit. So
I do that from time to time.
other than that, just kind of taking a couple classes at the community college where I went, and
Are you studying anything particular?
I took a internet class so I could maybe try to make my websites look a little bit better. And then I'm taking an Illustrator class, Adobe Illustrator.
You
So-
try to work, or
Huh?
is that work or what?
No, it's just for me. Just maybe to have it in case I could find maybe some part-time work or something, to kind of, make ends meet a little bit more, add a little bit more substance to the checks and stuff. So
I don't understand that. My summer second job is over, so I've got to find a winter replacement for it.
Hmm.
And unfortunately, the casinos up here are seasonal, so they pretty much laid everybody off. So
Oh, yeah. That kind of sucks.
yeah, it's all right. I don't want to work in a casino anyways, but I had a couple ideas of places I'm going to look. So I just don't want to get back into what I was doing. I think I'm done with working for others to fix their stupid computer problems. I don't mind doing it for friends and family, but I'm just not sure about doing it for anybody else.
Yeah.
Or some kind of organization. Huh. All right, well, there it is.
I think I'm gonna have to end the lives part of it though, because I'm zonked. So thanks everybody.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna have to take off anyways. I gotta go load a
Okay.
car here.
Okay. Well, have fun at your show tomorrow.
Awesome. I will try. We'll see you next week, and I'll try to get some video of that mine display so you can bring it up here in this show next.
Yeah, I mean, if you can, load it to YouTube or something, probably be a good spot for
That I can do. I have a YouTube spot I can do that with. Cool.
him. We can always link to it from. I can link to it in the chat and all that too, and whatnot.
Yeah, I'll get it shot and uploaded with some explanation, and then next week we'll share it. How's that sound? They can go look at that on their own.
Sounds good. Well, have fun.
Yep. See you later.
Yeah, we'll catch you later.